Are you finding yourself restless night after night? Do you toss and turn, only to wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., tired, frustrated, and wondering if deep, peaceful sleep is now out of reach? If this sounds familiar, you are truly fortunate that this message has found you today. Because hidden within the next few minutes is something so simple, so natural, and yet so powerful that it could completely reshape the way you sleep. Many people over 60 come to believe that waking up multiple times at night is simply part of aging. They silently accept that broken sleep is their new reality. But what if I told you this isn't true? What if the very thing robbing you of rest has a gentle, natural fix? And it comes not from pills, costly treatments, or complicated routines, but from a single piece of fruit. Stay with me for just 5 minutes of your precious time, and I'll show you exactly what to do. By the end of this, you'll understand why your nights have been restless, and you'll discover a natural method that could help you finally reclaim the kind of deep, uninterrupted sleep you thought you'd lost forever. Don't skip a second, because the fruit I'll reveal at the end must be eaten in a very specific way if you want to experience its full sleep-restoring power. Now, before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments. Where are you watching from, and what time is it right now as you listen? I read every single message, and your story may encourage someone else who is going through the same nightly struggle. And if you value simple, science-backed tips to keep life after 60 healthy, joyful, and strong, subscribe to Healthy Life and click the bell icon so you never miss another life-changing insight. Why sleep becomes a struggle after 60? The truth is, waking up during the night often has less to do with age itself and more to do with how the body's natural systems change over time. One of the most important factors is a hormone called vasopressin. When you were younger, vasopressin acted like a night watchman for your kidneys. Its role was to tell the kidneys, "Slow down, we're resting now." This allowed you to go 7 or 8 hours without needing to empty your bladder. But after the age of 60, your body produces much less of this hormone. The result? Your kidneys keep working almost as if it's daytime, filling your bladder far too quickly. At the same time, your bladder itself becomes more sensitive. It begins to send urgent time-to-go signals to the brain even when it's only half full. And as if that weren't enough, lying down at night causes stored fluid from your legs to flow back into the bloodstream, suddenly giving your kidneys an even bigger workload. The outcome is predictable: multiple bathroom trips, restless tossing and turning, and mornings where you feel like you hardly slept at all. But here's where nature lends a hand, with something as ordinary yet extraordinary as the banana. If eaten correctly, bananas can work with your body's biology to calm the bladder, balance the nerves, and restore your natural rhythm of sleep. Here's why. 1. Gentle on the bladder. Bananas are naturally low in acid, unlike fruits such as oranges, pineapples, or grapes. Acidic foods can irritate the bladder lining, which becomes more delicate with age, triggering unnecessary urgency signals. By choosing a banana in the evening, you reduce irritation and give your bladder a better chance to stay calm all night. 2. High in potassium. A medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, a mineral that helps the smooth muscles of your bladder wall relax. When these muscles are calm, they don't spasm or send false alarms to the brain. This means fewer sudden urges to wake up and use the bathroom. 3. Rich in magnesium. Bananas are also a natural source of magnesium. This mineral has a double benefit. It soothes the nerves in the bladder, preventing oversensitivity, and it relaxes the brain and body, helping you drift into the deep, restorative sleep your body craves. 4. Contains tryptophan. Perhaps most importantly, bananas contain tryptophan, an amino acid your brain uses to make serotonin and melatonin. These are the very chemicals that regulate your sleep-wake cycle. As we grow older, our natural production of melatonin declines, which is one reason insomnia becomes more common with age. Eating a banana in the right way gives your brain the building blocks it needs to restore balance and promote restful sleep. But here's the most important part: the how. Knowing when and how to eat your banana can make the difference between another restless night and finally sleeping through until morning. The ideal time is between 5 o'clock and 6 p.m., or roughly an hour after an early dinner. This window gives your body enough time to digest the banana, absorb its nutrients, and let its natural sleep-supporting compounds, like magnesium, potassium, and tryptophan, start working before bedtime. Eat just one medium-sized banana, perfectly ripe, meaning it should be mostly yellow with a few small brown speckles. That stage of ripeness ensures the starch has converted into easily digestible natural sugars without being overly sweet. If it's too green, it still contains resistant starch, which is harder to digest and may lead to bloating or gas, both of which can make sleep uncomfortable. On the other hand, if it's too overripe, the sugar content spikes, which can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar followed by a dip later in the night, potentially waking you up at 2 or 3 a.m. Temperature matters too. Always eat it at room temperature. Bananas pulled straight from the fridge can be too cold for the bladder, irritating its lining and triggering unnecessary nighttime urges. Just as important as timing is what you don't combine it with. Avoid pairing your banana with tea, milk, or watery foods such as watermelon, cucumber, or even soup. These add extra fluids that may fill the bladder and cancel out the calming effect of the banana. Eating it alone makes it more effective as a natural nighttime aid. If you want to boost the effect, pair your banana with 5 to 7 lightly roasted almonds. Almonds are not only rich in magnesium, which relaxes muscles and nerves, but they also contain healthy fats that help stabilize blood sugar levels. Together, this makes for a gentle and satisfying early evening snack that supports steady energy and deep rest. But here's where most people go wrong: eating bananas too close to bedtime. This doesn't give your body enough time to digest, and instead of helping, it may lead to discomfort. Eating more than one at a time. Extra fruit sugars can be counterproductive, especially at night. Pairing bananas with diuretic drinks like tea or coffee. These beverages stimulate urine production and will almost certainly have you waking up again. To truly give this habit a fair chance, you also need to avoid certain foods after 7 p.m. Skip high-acid fruits like oranges, pineapples, or grapes, which irritate the bladder lining. Avoid watery foods like soups, raisin, or cucumbers, as well as diuretic drinks such as green tea, black tea, or coffee. And don't forget, salty foods like chips or pickles make you thirsty, which tempts you to drink more fluids before bed. Finally, resist that just-in-case glass of water before sleeping. It almost guarantees a 2 a.m. bathroom trip. Try this simple routine for just 3 nights. 1 perfectly ripe banana in the early evening, no late-night fluids, and none of the bladder-agitating foods after sunset. Pay attention to your body. Notice how many times you wake, how refreshed you feel in the morning, and how your overall energy changes. Sometimes something as small and ordinary as a banana, taken the right way at the right time, can give you back the precious gift of unbroken sleep. If this message resonates with you, type the word HOPE in the comments. That single word may be the encouragement another senior needs tonight. Share this video with a loved one who could benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to Life, so we can continue sharing gentle, science-backed wisdom together. May your nights be calm, your sleep deep, and your mornings as warm and comforting as your very first sip of chai beneath the rising sun. Amen. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.